duty. He has represented this community incredibly well, and now he is trying to take home $400,000, the trophy, and the rings, and all of the pride that comes with it.
Stainville can do absolutely everything. He can slay, he can play support, he can even pull those flags. He's an all-around player, and he's fantastic at what he does.
And Stainville and Rambo do a great job as like kind of co-captains, right?
Yeah.
Because they're just both great leaders for their teams. Here you've got a snapshot of Fariko from left. Karma, Killa, Parasite, and Miracles. That is your Fariko Impact squad. And then again for Team Envyus here. Quite a stellar squad there. These Fariko boys are all representing from the US. And now we've got the Team Envyus team coming up here with the graphic of the Pro Players Spotlight here, as you've got JCap, Rambo, Proofy, and Stainville. That's a lie, Rambo's from Canada, so we'll let that one slide, no worries, guys. But we like to show a little US love there, I guess.
The US love.
America, baby. And there you have it. So these two teams are getting ready. Benson, how you feeling, man?
Pumped. This is just going to be such a good game. I mean, you can just see some of the look on the players' faces. Fariko, they seem to be smiling now. In that interview before, they were looking a little bit, stone-faced, maybe not trying to show any emotion to Envy, but there, when the players are coming out, big smiles. They know the opportunity they've got. It's worth saying these players have already guaranteed themselves $200,000. They're just playing for an extra $200,000 right now.
All right, well, let's send it down to Puckett. Puckett, why don't you break it down for all the viewers of what the rules and the game format will be for this championship matchup?
All right, my man. Of course, guys, we saw Fariko Impact and Envyus face off in the upper bracket finals. Envy, they won that. They won it 3-2. Now that best of 5 is going to extend to a best of 11 because these two teams are meeting up again. So we're going to be starting off with game number 6, and it's going to be the first team to 6 total wins. Here are the maps we're going to see this evening. We have Capture the Flag on Raid for game number 6. Game number 7 will be Hardpoint Hijacked, followed by Search and Destroy on Express in game 8. Game 9 is going back to Capture the Flag, where Envy is going to look to stay consistent with their 100% win rate on Standoff. And in game 10, we have Hardpoint Raid, and if it all goes down to game 11, it's going to be Search and Destroy on Meltdown. And if that happens, it will be one of the most epic games of all time. Both teams have incredible snipers, and I can't wait to get this one started. Do you guys think it's going to game 11?
Oh, I sure hope it goes to a game 11, Puckett. That's certainly what Benson and I are rooting for. So interesting stats, Benson, right? You saw the CTF there. Envy has clearly just been dominating there.
So strong.
It's the first game in the best of 11. So right now the series is 3-2 in favor of Envy.
Yep.
Fariko's got to beat the odds there with their CTF gameplay to tie it up, because you do not want to let this one get away 4-2.
If it goes 4-2, you have to favor Envy. You just do, because Envy are going to have that momentum. They're going to be just 2 maps away from $400,000, the ring, and the trophy.
And I will say, you've got Hardpoint coming up after that CTF game. That Fariko.
Oh, that's Fariko's game.
Fariko owns Hardpoint. Look at Miracles, man. He is fired up in there, just going loud. Get the team pumped up, smiling. He is a rowdy man right now. And on the flip side, you've got Envyus right there, Stainville and JCap from left to right. Again, these guys are a little bit more chilled out, no doubt about it. As we go down to Justine, who's on the floor.
I am here on the floor, and I just watched the teams each enter their soundproof booths, and you can almost feel the tension. But each team is so confident. I mean, this is really anyone's game. I'm looking forward to seeing what the outcome is, and we're minutes away. So let's do this. Back up to you guys.
All right, thank you, Justine. Benson, my man, it is time to do this.
I'm so excited. The match is just about to get underway. CTF Raid. Oh, it's going to be good.
Oh, it's
going to be so good.
It's going to be great here. So CTF Raid, again, to break it down for everyone, it is a best of 11 since these two teams have already played one another in the semifinals. We are going to continue from where that let off. And it was 3-2 in favor of Envy. So again, best 11, first to 6 will be crowned the Call of Duty champions here, presented by Xbox. And without further ado, let's get into the game here. Capture the Flag on Raid.
And I think, you know what? I think we should start off spectating Envy. Because I just have
I think they deserve that.
Because of the statistics on their CTF, we need to find out exactly what it is that they're doing right. And on the second side, we can see Fariko can try and break it, but I'm expecting here to see Envy very aggressive straight off the bat.
All right, well, let's jump into the eyes of Proofy here for Team Envy. And let's see what these guys are able to do here again. Fariko desperately is going to need to beat their capture the flag odds and beat Envy out here so they can tie the series up. They do not want to go down 4-2 in the best of 11, as now we are in the eyes of Proof. You're going to pull this one out, and he's just going to set up here nice and quiet. Parasite's going to get first blood, taking out JCap. Shots fired. Proofy takes out Karma. Going to start to advance here as we switch into a picture-in-picture. You can see the mini-map. Envy moving very slow, very methodically there as Proofy picks up another kill.
Yeah, you can just see how slow Fariko are being. Just a few kills being exchanged early on. They want to take their time. Those 2 blue arrows on your mini-map, just going to be being very, very cautious. Proofy on this left-hand side going to go for the pre-fire, connects with the hit marker. Oh, I thought he was going to hit that kill.
Me too, almost does, and not able to clean it up as Karma takes him out, but Rambo pulled the flag. He too goes down as we jump on board with JCap. Shots fired, tries to get something, gets taken out, and now you see Fariko starting to come into the defense side of here of Fariko's, or Envy's squad.
Yeah, Fariko really going to get in the face of Envy now, and this is surprising because an interesting stat for you right now is CTF for Fariko, okay, they've never actually won it in regulation time. It's always gone to stopwatch.
Yeah, and that wouldn't surprise me if it went here to stopwatch yet again with these 2 teams. As we are on with Stainville, he has 2 consecutive kills, going to start working towards that Hellstorm that he has in tow for his score streaks. He's going to lay low here, poolside. Both teams moving pretty slowly. Rambo tried to advance here, and let's see if he's able to do so. He gets taken out by Miracle. Stainville racking up more kills as now he has 3, the only one up as more players spawning in for Envy. He too gets taken out. JCap now trying to defend the Fariko advancement as his team did go down. They're spawning back into the map.
JCap was last alive. He's done really well to stay alive, making his way towards Kitchen. Going to see one in the middle of the map. Managed to get the plus 100 and the kill, shutting down Killer. Now making his way towards his right side. Wants to try and control this right-hand side. Really try and prevent Fariko from getting any map control.
Nice pickup by JCap, taking out Karma. Now he's going to make a push for this flag, and they do know that he's on his way in here, but nice movement. He's going to get behind him, and it's going to cost it as he takes out Parasite, and now trying to take out Karma, picks up 2 kills, gets stuck by a Semtex, and Miracles is going to take him out. JCap almost knocked out Miracles as well and pulled that flag as we jump on with Rambo Ray and see what he's able to do.
Miracles with a big, big clutch play on that Semtex, but right now Rambo's going to be pushing down that left-hand side. That's a big kill with the dual-wheel B23Rs. Going to be running the MP7 now, getting himself into a position where he can pull that flag, drops the smoke. This is going to give him cover, but immediately shut down by Killer.
And JCap's very close to pulling the flag. That smoke is down from Rambo. He too goes out. JCap does. So as we jump on with Stainville, picks up a kill on Killa. And let's see what he's able to do here, as now he's going to try to move in, waiting for some of his players to give him some support. However, you've got this entire Fariko team playing very defensive, almost as if they're scared of Envy's advancement. All 3 players, now 2 players back on the defensive side here as Stainville making a push in, going to take out Parasite, going to pull for the flag there. He gets taken out, but Rambo does grab that flag, picks up a nice kill as the flag carrier. Now he's going to move poolside, and the only person that can cut him off is going to be Karma for Fariko. As we switch over to the Fariko squad, he's going to wait patiently for Rambo to try to take him out, and Rambo does know that Karma's close.
This is going to have to be a big play right now from Karma. That flag is just going to be taking his time. He is going to run out now. He needs to make the kill, take him down. Big, big kill right there.
And we jump back with Rambo. These guys are going to get the cap on the board. As you can see, all cutoffs are in position. He's going to be able to walk it out, no problem at all.
And this is exactly why Envy are one of the best teams in the world right now at CTF. Look at the map control they have. They've just kept a flag, and they're still applying the pressure on this Fariko impact lineup. On board with Proofy right now. Pulled out his cap, just backing off, being very defensive now. Doesn't want to give away any needless kills.
And Proofy 1 kill away from earning his Hellstorm score streak, so you can see that he has played a little bit more passive. Usually an aggressive player. He loves the run and gun, but this time he's got to play it smart. Tries to pick up this kill and doesn't. That was a huge kill by Karma because Proofy would have gotten his Hellstorm.
He would have been so... yeah, in fact, he would have actually had it. So that's a big, big kill. Let's get on board now with Killer, who's in a very aggressive position, actually, in Kitchen. Managed to take down 1. Pre-fire on the second one. Nothing but hit markers, and finally taken down. Defaults to Miracles. He's actually going to go for a quick pull. He's going to have an engagement as well, though. Fire through the smoke. He's going to get shut down. And Envy looking good on defense.
And Parasite not too far away from Miracles, who just went down. He too trying to pull the flag, and you've got to see if he's going to be able to get this one out. Smoke screen down, going to go for the pull here. He is contested because he's got some Envy players there, and he's going to get taken out as we jump on with Miracles. Time dwindling down on the clock, 25 seconds left. They've got to pull it now. Not going to be enough time on the clock here to be able to do anything with this, but Miracles is going to go for a pull here. Maybe he can get some kills for a score streak. He gets taken out, and it's going to be Envy here on the first side of the map that gets one on the board here before we go into the second half. Nice plays by Envy to get that flag on the board.
Yep, good plays all round from their team. Let's have a quick look at the scoreboard. And,
Almost, that's an almost.
But Envy there, you can just see why they haven't lost a CTF all event. Playing so strong on attack and defending well when they needed to. I mean, J-Cap here, he's going to pick up your random kill cam. Just managed to shut down that flag carrier. Nice play coming from him.
J-Cap with the cap 40s, man, it only makes sense here, as now we're going to switch to the second side of Capture the Flag. It is going to be 5 minutes on each side. The total caps will win the game, and let's stay on board with Fariko this side. We played Envy a lot there on the first side, and let's see if Fariko is able to kind of rebuttal that flag cap and get one on the board themselves.
Now, if Fariko are going to do this, they need Karma to start going off. He's one of their players that as soon as he starts getting those big kills, gets that map control, he can really start to dominate. But look at that scoreboard. Right now, Karma 7 and 12, not having the best of game as well. Parasite, one of the big players for Fariko Impact, 7 and 13. Those two players really need to try and pick it up now if they're going to have any chance of taking down this Envy lineup.
Yeah, Miracles just started to backtrack to make sure nobody went poolside to see if he had to stop anybody moving towards the basketball court. He doesn't see anyone. This is the flag runner for Fariko. He can sometimes run amazing routes, just juke you, and he just will keep you guys guessing on his routes. As he gets taken out, we're going to jump over to Karma. He gets taken out as well. So now on with Killa, who has 3 consecutive kills, trying to work towards a score streak. Gets taken out, but Parasite sitting back here, I believe he just got a return on the flag or something. I think Envy was able to pull it for a second.
I think he's just playing very defensive as he makes his way into Kitchen. That's a nice shot there, shutting down Stainbill. And as you can see on that mini-map, one Envy player just being very patient, trying to bait out Parasite. His teammate does pick off that kill, though. So this now can give Parasite a bit of map control, picks off one more, making his way down this left-hand side, and now he's starting to build towards those score streaks.
And Parasite, we're going to stay on with the captain of Fariko. Got a nice little jump up there, and he doesn't see anyone, but jumps down, gets taken out, and he was close to a score streak, so that was pretty risky move by him, as now we're switching over to Killa. He's going to pick up a kill. Shots fired, takes out Stainbill as well. No, that was Karma. So Karma starting to come alive after a slow start here on Capture the Flag. They will need him in order to be successful this game.
3 minutes, 21 seconds remaining. And as you can see, Envy with a 1 flag lead. Very, very fragile. Parasite tries to go for the turn on. Not going to happen this time. Get on board with Miracles, pushing this right-hand side. And you can see there's 2 Envy players that are going to be waiting for these 2 Fariko players. Miracles has support of a teammate. He's going to see the red dot on his radar. Should take down one. Nice play from him. Can he get the turn on? No, he can't. Shut down.
And Karma is going to get out of there as he, too, gets taken out. So Envy is just playing incredibly aggressive on these guys. Let's take a look at the stats. Look at Envy. All of these guys are positive. And on the other side here, Fariko, the only person positive is Killa. So Fariko really struggling in the slaying department against the Envy squad here. Parasite's going to pick up Rambo. Tries to get a 2-piece. Not able to connect there. He's going to back up, try to get his health back. Doesn't get that kill. Miracles is able to take out Stainbill, and now Miracles going for the flagpole. He gets taken out. Parasite's still back here behind enemy lines, and he gets taken out as well. Envy just going back and forth, but this time Karma's got the flag, Benson, and he's moving.
He hit 2, managed to pick up the assist, and he's just going to go straight down the middle with this flag. There's going to be proof. He needs to try and stop him. He's going to have to back off. Then the flag is going to get passed, and this could be a tie in this game. Look at the map. That is going to be 1 flag apiece.
And there you have it. Karma gets the Fariko squad on the board. Some claps from the Fariko fans, as now there's 2 minutes left in the game, and it's tied 1-1.
I'm on board with Karma now, just playing a little defensive. Rightfully to do so. Doesn't want to give away a pointless counter flag. He has his Hellstorm missile as well. Now, this is going to be so valuable. If this goes over to overtime, he can use that to be very, very defensive. He could also use it to be aggressive, but I can't see it going that way.
Again, you know, he was smart for him to sit back there and play. A lot of players will just want to go in there, be aggressive, but you've got to play to the meta game here. Be mindful of your score streaks. Karma, now with that kill, gets a lightning strike and his sentry gun. This is going to be huge for the team. He'll be able to put that sentry gun on defense, and with the lightning strike and Hellstorm, either prevent a flag cap or use it to be able to get a capture himself. So now that Karma has all these score streaks, you're going to see him just gun up and get aggressive here. 4 kills, picks up another one. Karma coming alive late in the game.
This is the perfect time for him to come alive, as his teammates are also going off as well. Killa shutting down one on the right-hand side. Flag has been pulled. Can Killa get away? Now, let's not forget, Karma has those score streaks. They could actually win in regulation time, something they haven't done here at the Call of Duty World Championships.
Oh my goodness, he's able to get out of Rambo's Hellstorm that comes down. Karma trying to help him out. Rambo takes him out. Doesn't get the return. Miracles picks up a 2-piece, and they do finally get the return there, as I believe it was an Envy player. I think it was JCap that was able to get the return. That was a huge stop. Who was that for the team? I think it was JCap, as we're staying on with the Fariko squad. Parasite trying to go for a last push here on the flag. And Benson, there's a good chance we might see a stopwatch here.
Well, it's looking that way with only 29 seconds left. Looking at that minimap, doesn't look like anyone's set up. There is one Envy player currently in kitchen. He needs to win that gunfight. He has done. That's actually Rambo. Can Rambo try and go clutch for Envy? He's got himself 2 kills. Can he find the third? Miracle's playing defensive. He's going to get taken down as well. 60 seconds left. Rambo on a rampage. Finally shut down, though, by Killer for a minute there. I thought Rambo was just going to go clutch for his team.
Yeah, and there you have it. Time dwindling down on the clock. It's going to be an overtime. Benson, for the people out there that might not know how this works, why don't you explain overtime rules?
Overtime rules for CTF. It's relatively simple. It seems to sound a lot harder than it actually is. Whoever can cap the flag the quickest in the first half, so the whole match is replayed, they basically have that time stop. The match stops, then the other team has to try and cap the flag in a quicker time.
Exactly.
There you go. That kind of makes sense.
That's why it's called stopwatch. So they'll be given 5 minutes in the overtime round. Whatever team captures the flag, we will take that time, and then the other team basically has to beat that time or they will lose. So stopwatch it is. But remember, Karma has a sentry gun to put on that flag, a Hellstorm, and a Lightning Strike at his disposal, and you know he's going to use it here in overtime.
Now, with Envy never having lost a CTF here at the Call of Duty World Championships, I have to think Karma's going to have to use those score streaks aggressively if they're going to try and take this CTF on raid. And you can see he's being very, very aggressive now with this SMG moving towards the enemy flag. He's going to see one, manages to dodge, but look at that mini-map on the top left. You can see how they're setting up. Can he go for a pull? He's going to have one.
Goodness.
Stayed alive.
Yeah, smart play here is going to hide from there. They do know he's there. Fariko had a great start coming into this flag. There's a couple players very close to this Envy flag. Envy's going to have to thwart off the advancement, and they're starting to do that. And Miracles at ringside is going to be a little bit away. So Envy, a little nervous there at the beginning as Killer was able to connect on a couple kills, but they were able to stop that advancement.
Yep, and you can see on that mini-map, Envy being pushed right to the back of their spawn system. They haven't been used to here at the Call of Duty World Championship so far. We'll have a look at Parasite. He's on this right-hand side, trying to control the pool. He's going to get taken down by Rambo, and Rambo looking very confident right now.
As we are on board with Killa, he spots Stainville coming by, gets taken out from behind. We're going to switch over to Parasite. They still have that sentry gun in the back, working the defensive side of things for him. It actually has helped as they were able to take out Rambo, who was about to pull the flag earlier in the matchup. They're throwing down those trophy systems. The reason they throw those down is from EMPs coming in, taking out that sentry gun. So smart play, getting those trophy systems down by the sentry gun.
Yeah, Fariko recognizing just how much of an assistance that sentry gun is going to be. They need to protect it at all costs. There's only 3 minutes 21 still to go on this round 3. First side of stopwatch. Parasite, look at how defensive he's actually being here. He is going to pick one off surely. Yes, he is. That was Proofy. Now maybe he can start thinking about trying to get a little bit of map control.
And let's switch over to the Envy squad as we're in the eyes of JCap, trying to get some shots in there. Not able to miss the glass, just takes it out the good old-fashioned way with some shots. But he was taken out as we switch over to Proofy. Let's see if these guys are able to make a pull for it. They are struggling. That sentry gun finally taken out on the Fariko side. This will help them next time they advance towards a flag pull.
It has taken them a full 2 minutes to take that sentry gun down, and that's just added time, which is looking good for Fariko Impact. And now Fariko starting to push. They're going down that pool side. So you can see now Envy going to have to push that left-hand side. That's exactly what Rambo's going to have to do. Needs to make sure it's clear for his teammate before he pushes out.
And he knew someone was in the money room, but that was Miracles, and he takes them out there as we switch over to Proofy. The entire Envy team playing on the back of their heels here as the Fariko team is pushing in for a flag. As we switch over to Fariko, that's Miracles. He's the flag runner for the team. High behind bushes takes him out there. Nice play as he was able to connect with Proofy. Smoke is down, and he's going to get ready for a push on this flag. Checks his right, doesn't see anybody, and he's got someone in his sights. He's going to pull flag and try to push him. Gets taken out by Stainville as we switch over to Karma. Remember, he still has his Lightning Strike and Hellstorm.
It seems to be he's going to be using it defensively because that would have been a perfect time to try and drop that Lightning Strike on the Envy spawns. They had 3 players down, decided not to do it, but in comes Killer. He's just taken down 2. Now Karma is going to try and get set up. The flag has been pulled now by Killer, so he's got himself a 2-piece. He knows Proofy's going to be to his left, but he's going to try and run away. Not the smartest play. He saw the red dot on his radar. Probably could have just pre-aimed and tried to pick up that kill, tried to bamboozle him and run away. Didn't work this time. Flag has now been returned.
Yeah, he tried to just get around that corner before Proofy was able to take him out from the hut. I would have liked to have seen him engage Proofy and get a clean pull. However, Envy, they've got the flag. They're trying to make moves here. Rambo is on his way. You're going to see that Hellstorm come out, try to catch him, and they do take him out. So flag is down, and it is returned there. So that was an incredibly close one by the Envy squad. Rambo ultimately taken out. 1 minute and 8 seconds left on the clock. Envy just desperately defending here as Fariko trying to make another push in there.
Yep, get on board now with Karma making his way towards this wheelbarrow side. Flag is open. He's going to go for a pull, but no, isn't actually open. There was a player just on that steps, but now Fariko going to go for a last-minute pull. Can Miracles pick up that kill? Yes, he can. He has one more in front of him, but Parasite, meanwhile, is going to make his way down this left-hand side. And as you can see on that radar, 2 Envy players now in a position to go clutch. One is Proofy, and he has the support of a teammate.
This is it. I think he's going to be able to pull this one. He's got to jump. He's going to do it. And it caps it for Rico. Captures the flag here. Huge play by them. But guys, it's not over yet. It is not over yet. They're going to have to beat that time. Envy will be given the same option to be able to try to capture.
Yep.
I believe it's going to be like 4 minutes. I think it was at a minute or something like that.
Very late. 4 minutes 24. That's a lot of time now.
That is a lot of time. A lot of time.
This begs the question, something that myself and Golden Boy had yesterday. Was that worth actually capping the flag? Because now the mentality is we have to play defensive.
Yeah, you know, that is sometimes the reason that you do that. Maybe you let that one go, and it allows you another time to maybe capture the flag quicker than 4 minutes and 24 seconds. But with so much on the line here, I think they just wanted to bring that one in. These teams go back and forth here. It's going to be difficult for this Envy squad to try to get a pull here. They're going to set up. And if, again, Fariko captures their flag, it's game over.
It is. Now, has Karma still got those score streaks? We saw one Hellstorm being used. He still has that lightning strike. So if that flag is pulled by Envy, that can at least try and shut down the flag carrier dependent on the route he takes. We'll get on board now with Parasite.
And Parasite playing aggressive. He's just trying to end this game. Again, Benson, because of your point, he knew that 4 minutes and 24 seconds is not a lot of, or it's a lot of time for Envy to do something. So they're still going to make pushes towards Envy's flag to try to capture and end the game. And you've got to keep applying pressure. You do not want to play just defensively here in overtime because you've secured a flag. Continue to apply the pressure on this Envy squad so they can secure a win. Miracles takes out Proofy, and these guys are starting to move forward.
Miracles now making his way towards this red room. Is there going to be anyone in zigzag? Doesn't look like he's very, very far advanced, and he's been allowed to do so. Envy playing so defensive. He's going to shut down one. That's JCap. Can he try and get himself into a position to go either clutch to try and stop Rambo on the flag? Well, Rambo's going to be on the rampage. Here we go.
Rambo Ray, the captain here, has got the flag in his hands. He's trying to do something about it. He was able to get one stop there, but he knows there's Fariko players all over. He's going to need some support from his Envy team. He's just waiting in the money room to get some of that help. Going to challenge here, gets taken out by Miracles. So Rambo not able to capture that flag.
Now the question is, can Fariko try and get a bit of a counterplay on? Doesn't look like it. Stainville's going to control this pool side very, very well. Turns. Can he get the kill? No, he can't. Miracles playing fantastically right now for Fariko. In fact, he's got himself 2 kills in a row. Rambo's going to be left all by himself. This could be time. No, it's not. Get turned on, Parasite. Oh my God. Rambo going big for Team Envy.
Those B23 are dual wields, man. They don't mess around here. He's trying to get some more shots off and gets taken out there. So Rambo not able to continue to advance. Only 2 minutes, 5 seconds left on the clock. The sense of urgency increases for Team Envy as they're trying to desperately get into Fariko's flag.
They need to push this right-hand side, which is exactly what JCap's doing. This could be the perfect opportunity now for him to try and pull the flag. There's only going to be one Fariko player defending it. In fact, no, there's going to be 2 now, 1 off spawn. And look how cautious he's being. He's trying to wait for his teammates to come and support him. He doesn't want to do this by himself. He knows that's going to be too hard to do against a team of quality such as Fariko Impact.
Yeah, so JCap's at the basketball court. You've got Stainville over there. They're just waiting to just engage these Fariko players collectively as a unit. Now Rambo, Stainville all there. JCap tried to pull it, not able to do so, but Stainville's still alive for the Envy squad. He's got some help by Ray. Ray's going to take off with his flag. 1 minute and 23 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have to go for a stop. Only Killa's going to be able to do so. takes him out there. Flag is still down by the pool. No one has picked it up yet or returned it. An opportunity still for Envy, but no. Killa's going to get a return, so 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Envy's got to do something now if they want to get a win here.
It's important to note Killa picked up that kill, but Karma did call in that lightning strike. He didn't necessarily have to because the flag was returned, so he no longer has that as an option to go defensively. So if Team Envy start to get some momentum and get a bit of map control in this last 52 seconds, they have no form of defense.
I felt like they had to use that, though.
Yeah.
There was no option. You couldn't just depend 100% on Killa. They couldn't risk it, and it was worthwhile, even though it was Killa that got that kill, as we are in the eyes of Killa. He's just going to hang out by HUD here. Poolside picks up Proofy. Going to try to drop Stainville, but not going to happen here, as now we switch over to Parasite, who's at the basketball court. These guys are all bunkered up on the flag. Rambo's going to take out Miracles, causing Parasite to come up top here. He takes out JCap. Rambo very close around the corner. He too goes down. And let's see what these guys are able to do, but not enough time as it is dwindling down. Envy going to take a loss here as Fariko comes alive in overtime for the capture.
The first time Envy have lost CTF here at the Call of Duty World Championships, and what a time for Fariko to take it. That's so crazy. I mean, the perfect time for Fariko to do it at the grand final. And, you know, a round of applause from the crowd. They recognize what an achievement that actually is. This Envy lineup in CTF are not a team to be messed with, and Fariko have come out top trumps there.
Yes, what a matchup there, though. When you're at this championship level here, $600,000 between first and second place. The two, money. You know, I mean, these are obviously the two best teams in the world. They fought to get here and through qualifiers, through the championship, everything. And what a matchup. No surprise that this thing won in overtime, but wow, what a game there, Benson.
Now, the important thing to note is Fariko have taken that. Now, that is going to give them the world of confidence. They know just as well as we do that Envy don't lose CTF.
No.
And now they have done. Fariko are going to be sitting pretty.
Yes, because now they're tied up in the series 3-3, and they're going into hardpoint,
which is their game
is synonymous with Fariko impact. I mean, Fariko just knows how to handle hardpoint, and Karma, slow start on capture the flag. He just came out big, and they're going to need him here on hardpoint.
They really are. I mean, their actual win percentage is 90%. Now, just think about that. That's a huge percentage coming from the Fariko lineup. But you are, in fact, correct, therefore, is they do need Karma to go big. He was very slow starting in that CTF, but as soon as he started picking it up, as soon as he started getting those 2 pieces, those 3 pieces, those clutch plays, he really started to perform.
And before we get back to it, we want to take a moment to highlight an initiative that's important to Activision and all of us here.
I think it's hard to put door kicker on a resume.
It became difficult to find work, and it was just this long, drawn-out process of finding where I needed to be and finding the job that I needed.
I had an adjudicated top-secret clearance. I had a software engineering degree, and it took me a year to find a job.
A lot of Americans are unaware that veterans unemployment is such a huge issue and such a critical issue in American society today. The Call of Duty Endowment can provide mentorship, training, job placement, resume writing, all the things that would, in essence, help them form a bridge from the veteran's military life to what would be a successful civilian career.
And there you have it, the Call of Duty Endowment, a great initiative by Activision here, but it is now 3-3 in the series. Fariko Impact versus Envyus. What a matchup we have. So it was a best of 11 continuation. It still is, obviously, but it was Fariko Impact that was down 3-2. That was a huge win for them.
It is. It's actually tied up the series. Like you said, it's now going to be 3-3. We're going on to Hardpoint Hijacked. Now, Hardpoint, like we said before that little break, it's Impact's map. Impact's game time.
Yes.
They just do not lose it at all. And we're going on to Hijacked as well. And I'm just going to call it now. Expect to see a lot of shotgun action.
Oh, yeah, the Remingtons in the engine room. It's going to get dirty down there with the buckshot. So we are on our way to kick off the next game here. It's going to be game number 7. Hardpoint Hijacked, man, and I love this game type, and I love this map. This is going to be, it's a very small map, run and gun and fast game type here. You're going to just see a brutal matchup between these two teams.
So many kills.
I think we're going to jump in with Karma. He's got the Remington in hand.
Yep.
And he is an insane hardpoint player as you see him. He's the second one in from the right there for the Fariko squad, and he just gets up there, pumped up. So you can see him, he's already on the call-outs before the game's even started. So let's kick it off here with Karma of the Fariko squad.
Now Fariko already with that good spawn, so that's something they really need to think about. They need to think about holding that spawn straight off the bat, because obviously the next hard point is going to be directly behind them, but Karma is just going to go straight in and shuts down Jacob with the Remington and gets early control over this first hard point.
Jeez, I think Karma's so hyped, he almost took out one of his teammates there. And good thing he was reloading as we're going to stay on board with him. It is contested, pops one shot, not able to connect, picks up an assist, sees another player pretty far away, so he's going to back out. Smart play by Karma, has no range with that Remington, going to cost him to get out of there. JCap able to take him down, I believe, with the stun as we switch over to Killa. Contested is the hard point, as now Envy, we switch over to them. They're going to hold it down. JCap too as the Remington.
Yeah, that's a big kill from Jacob there. He's just trying to flip that spawn. He has one more to his left. Wasn't able to make that kill though. And Stainville currently on the hard point. Has 4 kills, and he's very close to his first score streak. Now that could be game-changing, especially on hijack. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Big kill right there from Stainville.
Yeah, it's going to cost him because he got that Hellstorm missile as well. But nice play by him to put the trophy system down to support his team. A lot of grenades and concussions come into that area that end up knocking people off the hard point. So putting that trophy system down is a great counter to that, as we are on with Proofy here. Envy holding down the hard point. Proofy picks up 2 kills, taking out Miracles and Parasite. Nice shooting. Can he make it 3? No, he can't, as Karma's going to come in here and kill her as it's contested, taking out Rambo, Ray, and Fariko going to get on the hard point.
Important thing to note now is the spawns have in fact flipped. Envy, as you can see, going to the very top of the boat. In fact, no, sorry, that's actually Fariko. Envy still on that hard point. Proofy's on a 2 streak, and Killer's going to go in. He shuts down one, gets the secure. Can he find the second? No, he can't. He gets taken down. Let's have a look at Miracles.
Yeah, as we jump on with Miracles holding down the hard point, he's going to get taken out. Switching over to Envyus. They are on the hard point, but look, they're making moves to get out of there, getting ready for the next hard point. It is smart at some point to abandon the hard point and get set up for the next one, and that's exactly what JCap's doing. But Fariko's doing the same thing, because the captain for their squad, Parasite, is down there with Killa, and the Remingtons are out in full force in the engine room. This is the most difficult hard point to get in, because there is only 2 entry points, and you can lock them down with the shotgun, which is why Fariko abandoned the hard point to get down here.
Yeah, this is why Parasite is one of the best hardpoint players in the game. That knowledge to just back off, to set up on this next hardpoint, is going to give them 2 score streaks for Parasite. Is he going to get a 3rd kill? Yes, he's going to get the 4th as well. Huge play from Parasite with the shotgun. This is what we said before the map started. He's going to continue this rampage as well. One more. 1 streak, and he's on a 9th streak.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Parasite with the Remington in the engine room, causing havoc, going to earn himself all of his score streaks that are going to come in use here. Fariko making great use of this engine room time here as they've been holding it down. I will say Envy's done a good job contesting it, at least denying the Fariko team points here. Not too many points, but a little bit, as Fariko is going to take the lead here from holding down this hard point.
Fariko going to have a very fragile lead going into the second hard point, but on that mini-map, Envy all going to be setting up on the kitchen hard point, and Parasite's actually just going to leave the last few seconds, pulls out the death machine. Here we go, he's going to try and wreak some havoc in the kitchen area, goes into the dining room. If he's any good with this as he was with that shotgun, Envy are into some real trouble.
Blind firing here, holding it down, just firing off the shots. He doesn't care. He's letting it loose as they're holding down this hard point. 3 players. We're going to switch over to Killa, actually, because he's on 6 kills. This guy's trying to earn his score streaks as well. He's got the Remington holding it down. Envyus struggling to get in here with the death machine by Parasite, and you've got Killa that has all of his score streaks as well. It is just going to be brutal for them to get in here. Envy finally able to penetrate, but Karma's there as well, just contesting it, comes in with the shotgun, picks up 2 kills, gets taken out there. Switching over to Miracles, he's going to pick up a kill on Proofy, and back and forth we go, but Fariko just blowing out Envy here with 60+ points.
Miracle's going to get that last kill as well. He's got him, well, that's actually Killer with all those score streaks. He's going to be using that death machine. Picks up 2 on the hard point, pulls out the shotgun, going to get the hit marker on the 3rd. That was an unlucky play, but 111 to 46. Fariko dominating. This is what we were talking about. They've managed to take that CTF, and they are playing with confidence. You can tell just looking at some of the way these players are playing now. Parasite, we'll see what he's up to.
That Blackjack, I think, just saved Parasite here as he's just going to unload his lightning strike. Does pick up a kill on Proofy there. They're going to try to make moves in here and get this hard point. Miracles is on it. He's going to get taken out by by JCap, so it's Envy holding it down, but that doesn't last long as Fariko moves in, knocking out Envy off of that hard point here. And Fariko, they are playing like they want to win this championship.
They are. Killer can get the good spawn, and this is the hard point you expect to see all of those score streaks being used, and that is exactly what's happened. He's actually called in that lightning strike. Is he going to connect? Hit 3! Oh, Fariko, Killer, how many of those were his team?
It was 3, but he took out Miracles on his team, but still, that was pretty beastly.
Wow, big plays, and he's going to continue the rampage with the shotgun, shuts down one player on the hard point, finally taken down, but my God, what plays we just saw right there.
As we switch over to the Envy squad here, they're starting to mount a comeback as they're going to try to make a move on that hard point. It is Fariko that's holding it down on board with Rambo Ray. He's got the Scorpion in his hands, waiting for some of his teams before he moves in here.
Yep, doesn't want to be too quick and taken down by himself. He's got one play directly in front of him, as we can see on that mini-map. Is he going to get the challenge? Yes, he is. Going to get concussed, though. That was the worst possible time. Hasn't been challenged. Should pick off one here. Is he going to get the second? No, he isn't going to be able to do so.
And Rambo was trying to get back there to get the favorable spawn. Yep. If you were able to move back there to that side of the boat, it would allow your team to spawn in an area that would make you closer to the hard point. That is why he was focused more on getting back there than jumping on the hard point. However, Fariko, already a step ahead of him, was able to stop that movement.
Hard point is a game type all about the spawns. If you can control the spawns, you can win the game. That's what it's all about. As JCap now in this hard point has picked off one. He's on a 2 streak as well, playing a little cautiously. And right now, you can tell Envy know Fariko are going to be setting up on the ground.
Yeah, they're like, they've got to move in there. Yep. But Fariko is already one step ahead. They actually were able to sacrifice that hard point because, again, the engine room, it is all about this hard point because there's only 2 entry points. And again, the shotgun can be incredibly valuable down here.
And that's what Parasite's going to try and utilize. He's 1, he's 2. No! Hit marker on the second one. But look at the lead Fariko have. It's 100 points with 3 minutes, 27 seconds still to go. They have 2 players currently streaking on their team, and Miracles, he's going to get all 3 of his score streaks as well. And Fariko really are so dominant at a hard point.
Look at these stats.
Oh my days.
This is just dominating. 35 and 18 with 10 defense. But Miracles is on a roll here.
What's interesting there is actually Karma bottom fragging for his team. The rest of his team doing all the slaying work for him, and there really isn't that much he can actually do. But Miracles on the next hard point, already setting up with 12 seconds still to go.
This is a crazy play by Fariko. We know they're a strong hardpoint team. They did lose the engine room. Envy's going to be able to pick up the last points there for Rambo Ray and the Envy squad. He's going to hold it down here. So Fariko already making moves to the next hardpoint, but Envy's there to meet him as they know how critical it is for Envy to try to get this hardpoint from Fariko. We've got 6 players between the 2 teams in this hardpoint, and it's just contested.
It's going to be contested for a while as well, as Killer, he's going to be sat in this corner, waits to be challenged, takes down Rambo. Second one comes in, he hits that as well. There's going to be one left. Is he going to go for it? He is now. Again, Max, he's got another one in the room. That would have been his 4th. Unfortunately, could not make it happen. JCap, he's on a 3 streak for now. He's going to get taken down. That's all 4 Fariko players down, but they still have those streaks.
As we're on board here with the Fariko squad, Fariko's going to just pick up 2 nice kills there. 195 to 112. Envy trying to mount a comeback here, but it is tough because Fariko only needs 55 more points. Make it just a clean 50 now here with 2 minutes left on the clock. Fariko starting to hold it down. 5 seconds left in this hard point before they make a shuffle again.
We're going to see all sorts of score streaks being used on this next hard point. Killer's been taken down once again. He does have that Hellstorm to use if he needs to. He's going to have one right in front of him. Not going to get that kill, as I believe that was actually Rambo who managed to shut him down. But Fariko getting those good spawns, ready for this next hard point.
And yes, only 30 points left. Well, 34 points, but a minute and 24 seconds left on the clock. Put it this way, it is almost impossible here for Envy to do anything, and actually it is impossible. So how crazy is this? After being down, Fariko was down 3-2 coming into this series. They go into overtime, capture the flag, they win that one. They come here and they just tear apart Envy on this hardpoint hijack. And now all of a sudden they are leading the series 4-3. Fariko only 2 games away from being crowned our Call of Duty champions.
You can tell Fariko want revenge. Envy obviously knocking Fariko down into the loser bracket yesterday. And they've come back today with all guns blazing. And a performance like this, winning 2 maps back-to-back against a team so strong. I mean, right now, just look at Killer and Miracles. Just amazing play.
Absolutely. Here as time's dwindling down on the clock, we're just pretty much, it's just garbage points here, but Fariko just going to use this as warm-up time as they're trying to get the fresh 250 here, holding down this hard point. Shots being fired back and forth, 20 seconds left on the clock. Fariko playing at a phenomenal level here. I mean, they're just insane. They're acting and playing like they are the best team in the world.
Yep, and you know, this is the sort of performance that you're going to get given when you not only win at MLG, but you come over the pond, win at EGL as well. And some big plays going down there. But the game is going to end. They weren't able to actually hit that 250, but close enough.
Close enough it is. So Envy, they did lose there, but their hopes are still high as they're trying to stay positive. But Parasite and Karma there, as you just saw them real quickly, they look real happy.
They look very happy, considering just how sort of stone-faced they were earlier on in that interview.
Oh my gosh, Miracles almost dropped a 50 bomb. Wow.
But look at the caps there.
Yeah.
Killer, 14 caps. That's big play. And you know, Karma, considering he's been MVP at the past 2 events, he didn't actually have the best game there, but they still managed to win so convincingly.
Yeah, they're feeding the family right now, most definitely here, man. Everybody's pulling their weight for the Fariko squad, and that's what allowed them to pull up a big win there.
Yep, and that was a very big win, 244 to 138. They now have control in this series as well. They have that 1-map lead. It's going to be 4-3. And let's not forget, Envy, they had the lead coming into this grand final.
All right, well, let's set it down to Justine. She is with an awesome dude, Mark Lamia. How you guys doing down there?
We are here, Quiz. Thank you so much. All right, Mark, I believe you have a big announcement for us.
Yeah, listen. I just want to tell everyone how amazing this is here for us all to be here. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the Call of Duty Championships. And let's give it up for these players and these teams. Amazing stuff, amazing competitors. Listen, the teams who made it to the championship, they qualified through in-game league play as well as a number of qualifying tournaments throughout the world. And what we're seeing here today on display is truly the best of the best. And it's a day that's been several years in the making for us at Treyarch, because we were inspired by the world of esports, and we wanted to bring the thrill of Call of Duty competition to an entirely new level with Black Ops 2. So we built a multiplayer game that's prime for competitive play, right? Including a number of truly unique features just for esports, right? Making sure that it was just as fun to watch as it is to play, just like you're doing here today. From podcasting in the game to the in-game league play to being able to live stream from your console, we built a game that could come here and show up for the world's best Call of Duty teams. And it's the same game and the same features that every player in the world gets when they're playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So listen, I want to congratulate everyone who's competed on the road to the championship, and best of luck to Fariko, Impact, and Envyus here. So I want to thank these guys. Now, listen, the only reason that some of us from the team are here, the only reason is because we have some, let's call them replacers back at the studio who are helping us on our next DLC Uprising. And let me tell you what, on April 16th, you're gonna need some replacing too. So check this out, guys. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. We'll see you later.
So it appears your hunger for Call of Duty is more voracious than ever. Easy mind, my friend. I'm back.
Man, you gotta get this door fixed. I'm sitting there taking a nap. You don't say anything, you get out the car. It gets hot in that car, man.
You see, Black Ops 2 Uprising is upon us, and it's huge. So I've been forced to take on a little assistance.
That's right. Tough guy here needed a little help. You people are gonna be elbow deep in forward-banging new maps. Then get ready to battle some bad fellas in a crazy-ass zombie gangster mode in Alcatraz.
That's where we come in. We are replacers, sent by mutual friends to replace you in your daily life so you can have all the Call of Duty time that you deserve. Pick a sandwich.
I don't know.
Now, is my client guilty? Probably. But who cares?
You're doing it wrong.
I'm doing it the way I'm gonna do it.